Bora, bora. Boa tarde aí, galera. Acabei de pegar esse novo lançamento aí, né? Da franquia Metal Gear. Ele tem todos os jogos do Metal Gear. O Metal Gear Solid, são vários jogos. Então você tem aqui o Game Selection, né? Tem o Metal Gear Solid, VR Mission, esse Special Mission, né? E o Integral. E também tem outros jogos do Metal Gear também, né? Então vamos começar jogando aí. Vamos ver como é que é. Tentar jogar todos eles. Eu era muito fã, sou muito fã, né? Gostava muito de... Gostava muito de jogar... Gostava muito de jogar esse jogo no Play 1. Vou sair daqui porque o vento tá... Deixa eu pôr assim, mais fácil, né? Deixa eu só conferir aqui como é que tá o áudio. Pronto, agora vamos começar o jogo aí, vamos ver. Ele já traz a tela. Depois eu vejo nas configurações, né? Você tem como abrir a tela inteira, ele não é wide. Então, nossa, essa musiquinha. Cara, adorava esse jogo. Eu não lembro se eu consegui fazer final, mas ele era muito difícil, né? No jogo bem difícil. Vai começar com a história aí. Vamos começar a ver a historinha e ver se eu lembro o que tinha que fazer. Eu não lembro se o jogo que eu tinha estava em inglês ou se estava em japonês. Aí vem um submarino, né?
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and
Bom, então basicamente aí uma unidade do Alasca, né, foi atacada. Eles fizeram como refém aí 2 duas pessoas importantes, chefes de uma equipe aí, né? De uma empresa. E a minha missão é, primeiro, entrar e resgatar ele. E segundo, ver se eles têm capacidade de soltar uma bomba nuclear. E se eu conseguir parar essa bomba nuclear. Vamos ver se no Options eu tenho alguma coisa relacionada. Ah, ele é japonês o jogo? É o bolinha que confirma, não é? Não é o X. Não, não tem. É o jogo original mesmo, na tela quadrada. Vambora, vamos no New Game. Vamos no normal, né? Essa cena clássica, né? Dele entrando. Eu tenho que evitar ser visto, então rastejar, esconder atrás das caixas. O gráfico é exatamente igual, né? E eu lembro quando eu jogava esse jogo, eu já não achava o gráfico dele tão bonito, né? Tipo, Resident Evil na época já era mais bonito, né? Ele é meio que na linha do Tomb Raider. Essa primeira parte eu lembro, tem que ir me rastejando, escondendo e pegar o elevador para cima. Uma tosse alérgica, cara, não passa nunca. Bora. Agora vai ter um monte de rádio aí.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates.
Eles já mudam, né? É o touchpad.
You will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Ele Eu acho que o que eu tinha era em japonês. Então eu aperto aqui e chamo ele. Que não tem select, né? Então vamos lembrar os comandos. X agacha. Aqui dá soco. O bolinha. O quadrado acho que agarra o cara, né? Aqui muda a visão, triângulo. L1. Não faz nada, R1. Não faz nada. Aqui é o binóculo, né? Vamos ver como que dava zoom. Bolinha zoom. X out. Beleza. Tá. E aqui eu não tenho nada. Aqui embaixo tinha alguma coisa que eu tinha que pegar. Ration. Acho que é para vida, né? Não lembro. Vamos lá. E aqui está a situação. Peraí que eu tenho que me esconder aqui, que esse cara vai vir aqui. Foi pra lá. Essa aguinha aqui faz barulho, né? Beleza, foi pra lá. Eu já tinha de cor aqui os passos que esses caras davam. Aí, acho que eu vou pra cá agora. Acho que tinha uma caixinha de ração aqui também. E Aí. Desceu o elevador, vai ter 3 caras agora. Puta, cara, era muita adrenalina esse jogo. E ele segue as pegadas, né, velho? Pronto. Subir. Agachadinho aqui, beleza. Primeira parte passei. É o mesmo, exatamente o mesmo jogo, mesma jogabilidade, gráfico. Não mudou nada, tá? Mesmíssima experiência. Eu não lembro se na época já tinha o controle DualShock, né? Que tinha o analógico e o Vibra, né? Acho que sim, acho que tinha sim. Inclusive até aparecia embaixo do jogo, né? Agora eu tenho que atravessar essa parada aí e entrar dentro do prédio. Era bem complicado.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel.
Essas cenas que eu acho que ele dá umas travadas que no jogo não dava.
No idea.
Rodava um pouco mais
Looks like
liso
our
na
little diversion got
minha
the
cabeça, por
attention.
exemplo, essa
Now's your
cena aí.
best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Eu não lembro de ser tão travado assim. Né? Bora. Controle vibrando aqui.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of
beleza.
vision.
Tá explicando aí, ela que desenhou.
The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Então ela que desenhou esse radar e ela estava explicando como
Snake, your
funciona.
radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
Ele
We'll
pode
be
dar.
monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Tá falando que pode ter interferência no radar e que se o inimigo vê,
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or...
você não consegue. Beleza. Bora. E aqui eles conseguem ver minha...
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
Ele
I
tinha
can't see it from here.
uma entrada de ar ali.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Beleza. Fica esperto. Eu ia por aqui, eu lembro que eu ia por aqui. Ferrou, porque agora ele tá vindo.
Only floor featuring the food.
Surveillance camera?
Snake, this is McDonald. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
Press the action button to drop down. Press the action button. Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him. Look at the radar. Come on, Snake, you can do it.
Ugh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right. Is that a woman? Not you.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down?
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot! What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it!
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt's Single Action Army. 6 bullets. More than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw! Draw! Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want. I love to reload. Let's go. Better hurry up, yo. Don't you want to settle this?
Toma. Meu dedo escorregou aqui. Que vacilo, cara. Que vacilo. Vamos lá, vai. Vamos matar esse velho chato. Bora, vai. Já vou.
I love to read. Alive. Let's go. Better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last too long. Don't you want to settle this? I love the smell of quarter. You know, that's so good. But to you, it'll be the smell of... Wait a minute.
Oh.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up.
What? My hand!
camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again.
Who are you?
I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha! You're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
Isso é uma coisa que fiquei broxado aqui com o jogo. Essas cenas são muito feias. O jogo não era tão travado assim. Espero que os outros estejam um pouco melhor.
The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see, because there's still no real way to dispose of the... In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists from...
Falação, né? Bora salvar o jogo.
Metal Gear.
Tá bem travado o jogo, bem travado.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business.
Eu não lembro como é que faz pra salvar.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area.
É com ela. Beleza.
Be careful, Snake.
Vamos ficando por aqui então. Ali, ó, galera.